Hello everyone, I am VerdantTea and I'm back today with more Rain Code. We just finished up the prologue and now it's time for chapter 1. This will also be the first of these super extra long episodes where we take care of an entire sort of section first, like investigation and then, or like talking intro, then investigation and then mystery labyrinth. So expect it to be a bit longer. There are time codes if you wish to skip to a different chapter or anything like that. Anyway, I want to go ahead and get started, but first please like, comment, and subscribe. Worth a shot? Anyway, here we go. Oh, we completed the prologue. Oh well. I'm sure this is something else. On our screen. Hey, it's the stupid hat from the pictures.
It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax.
Please don't take me to a bar.
I'm nervous.
Sure. Emma is not drinking age, I'm pretty sure.
Come on, this way.
Did God give Yuma the hat? If so, looks weird.
I love the view of the city from here. Oh no, it's like we're always right at the brink of dawn.
But it never comes. The town of perpetual darkness.
The real dawn will never rise here.
Oh. Funny that the company named after the sun goddess would
Corporation?
not allow the sun to rise.
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city. None who wish to live in peace dare defy them.
In the city or in total? Because in total would require a lot more power than I think you mean.
As long as you know
Possibly?
your place, life can be pretty good here.
Yeah, no.
An umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling. You know what I mean, right?
Kinda.
Ah.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute.
God, I just realized if Yuma has Shinigami stuck with him forever, then can you imagine what any sort of a relationship is going to be like? Somebody has to put up with to be with him? Oh my goodness. I mean, Arn, that is crazy.
The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular.
Be popular.
In Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Okay.
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change.
Hey, there's that, robot thing we saw in the train station in the Lost and Found. And why don't you want this town to change? Oh my goodness, it has corrupt cops, a company running everything that literally is hiring hitmen. What the hell, dude?
It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet.
This man is delusional. This man has lost it.
That's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
Notice that.
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Yeah, with the way he's acting, I can see why.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset. Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping.
So I don't get it. Are you happy with the town the way it is, or do you want to kick Amaterasu Corp out? Like, I'm trying to understand here, buddy.
However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling.
That's you.
We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears before quietly slipping away.
Not that deep, bro.
Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything.
No radioactive spiders around?
We're just detectives.
I mean, so is Batman.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up.
I mean, Batman's also, you know, a billionaire, but... still.
That look tells me exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible geezer,
Because he is one!
but there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
Yes, this town where he sees death all the time, he doesn't want it to change.
Could
What
it be
the-
because of this city?
The city is alive, the city is expanding. Living in the city can be demanding.
Yeah. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Okay.
Huh? Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face?
If he winds up being corrupt by the end of it or whatever, I'm going to be rather disappointed in him.
Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so popular. And you'd be right.
Okay, self-burns, I can appreciate that.
The rain, it never stops. Does it rain often here?
In some kind of code form?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop.
Technically.
But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. Do you have any idea what that would do to the city, to even the environment? That is bad news. Sinkholes opening up all throughout the city. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I know. It's just... the ecological disaster that would be happening if a city had constant rainfall for years is terrifying to even think about. I know they don't want you to think about it, but...
Yeah, years. It started around, 3 years ago? Weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
Ah, because of rain. Ah.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
Oh god, Melanie would have hated it. It would have gotten her hair all frizzy.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay.
And there say, and everywhere say.
No one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
I mean, according to legend, she should be in her cave. And then you need to throw a party and invite Cannon and... never mind.
Kanai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking.
Well, depends how much lightning there is.
You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much.
It's a city that constantly is raining. I imagine it's full of strange things.
But there's no need to overcomplicate things.
Like, you know, hybrid people who have developed gills.
Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine.
Oh, they're trying to do a Blade Runner reference. Like Tears in the Rain. Gotcha. Okay. I'll let up on it then.
Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
It's a stylistic.
Well, now that I finished showing you the town, let's head to the agency.
Sure, but I thought you said we couldn't have offices.
This place. There's a lot more to it than I thought.
What do you mean?
She's happy.
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
It's going to smell awful, doesn't it?
Really? I don't see any florists.
I didn't mean it literally. To me, nothing smells sweeter
And decay and death.
than the stench of death.
Yep. Called it.
The stench of death?
There are gruesome mysteries all over this place. It smells so lovely.
That sounds so ominous.
Hey! The elevator's here!
Right, coming.
Oh wait, hang on a second. I just realized I can do skills now that I have more of the detective rank stuff. Oh, I'm still in the prologue? Wait, there was chapter 0 and then prologue? What the hell? Okay, fine. Alright, let's go talk.
Now then,
Yes.
Nothing dangerous here anyway. Literally the city. Amaterasu Core. Hiring hitmen to kill us. They tried to frame us. I would not say there is nothing dangerous
area
here.
is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Ganai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
The neon looks magical blurred in the rain. If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic.
Did you watch Blade Runner as a kid?
This one. Or maybe, if you formed my mind into a shape, it looked like this place.
I like... Oh god, I walk so slowly. No. I'm sorry. I'll catch up. Please, just speed up. And I never asked, what is with the frickin' symbol on the back of the kid's cape? Yuma's cape. Oh, it's two people talking back there. I was like, what in the world is that? Battlefield. Yeah.
Hey, isn't it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
Yes.
It looks like they have a good drainage system. See? There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there. Hey!
I pity the drainage system.
A clown!
Made you look!
Okay, can I just say is that, you know, setting up down in the sewer, down in the lower area would be the worst place to go because if it does flood, that's the spot getting wiped out first.
Basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives.
Yeah.
My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I could change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all. Clients trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
What about unsolved mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh, interesting.
But now, things could be different since you're all here.
But you didn't want the city to change. Weirdo.
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
We literally living in a drainage pipe now. Somehow this is even worse.
Is your agency up ahead?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Conai Ward.
I wonder you're scratching at your head so much. You probably caught something down here.
Must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
Oh, you like the stench of death, but not the stench of raw sewage. I see how it is. Too good for one, but not the other.
The other master detectives are already waiting at the agency. You're the last to join
I
us.
thought you said you were the only one.
Master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Conai Ward. They covered their bases.
So they're flooding Conai Ward with
Supply
detectives.
besides the Amaterasu Express. Both official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
I see. So it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
I'd say with one person, it's not barely.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made.
For what
As a
purpose?
result, you
Why?
could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here. Each of you did
We're the
outsmart
luckiest.
Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Hearing Master get complimented.
Only reason we survived is because you came in and saved us.
Why?
I wonder what these surviving Master Detectives are like. So exciting, so mysterious.
By the way, I'm not controlling this at all. They're walking on their own. But I would like it if they said something.
Here we are.
with the agency.
All that the light touches will be yours. Wait, no.
All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
But felt by the heart. Live, laugh, love, Yuma. Live, laugh, love. We have a submarine. We have a submarine. You literally could have gone and picked people up.
This is the agency?
I'm letting it go.
I thought my
It is
eyes
nice
were gonna pop
aesthetically.
out.
They're also really lucky there's nobody super tall on the team because submarines are not pleasant for tall people. My uncle was stuck in one and he's 6'2" and
Nocturnal Detective Agency.
he wound up, in order to get out, because he was in the Navy, he punched his superior officer solely to get discharged so he wouldn't have to be on it anymore, because everywhere he went, he was hurting himself, hitting his head and everything. And they're not supposed to let anybody over 6 feet on, but they did for him, and that was a mistake, so.
What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself.
You're letting the rain in. Close the lid.
But isn't it awesome? Our own submarine!
Yes, it is awesome. Okay, fine. There, you got it out of me.
Is this really it? Our office is a sub?
How do you power it, though?
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
No, it rises back up every now and again. In fact, you could say our agency rises to the occasion. Eh? 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 Because submarines rise? Okay. Oh, he took off his stupid hat. No more fire, please, for the love of all that is holy. Wait! And why does it look like you have bloodstains on your jacket? Like, I know it's artwork, it's just... looks weird.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
About time.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Want to punch him. I don't know why, just instinctually, I want to punch him. And maybe it's the pants. Maybe it's just the face. I don't know. Also, I think he was the one playing with matches.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Also, this is very nice for the inside of a submarine. Like,
Victory's
Rod.
mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand.
I mean, yeah, usually when people go on errands, they do come back. For nothing.
Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
That should have been a key giveaway.
When you put it like that.
Although, how do people come to your detective agency if you stay submerged? Maybe you stay submerged in your off hours.
With my logic, anything is possible.
Yeah, sure.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
Says the man with a lit cigarette.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once, I win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref.
You can tell by looking at the match head whether or not it was lit or not, so you should do that. You can stay honest.
Sure thing. 1, 2, 3.
Master Detective.
Hey, don't eat those! We're using them to count! How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
Don't be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3?
Master Detective.
I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
What's up with her? 'Cause I refuse to believe she's that stupid and a master detective.
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray.
Would have been the smart thing to do in the first place.
Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
He has a lit cigarette. Figure it out.
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4.
You have a piercing? Like, lower lip?
Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one?
Probably.
Wait, you're eating it right now!
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting. It is simply heavenly.
Anyway, time to pay up.
What the commoners more commonly eat is the rich.
Enough! I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling!
Might also be introduced.
You understand you're in Conai Ward? Don't give the peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us.
Yeah, if you're gonna gamble, they get a cut.
Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency. Got it? Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member. Yuma Cocoa Head. A round of applause, please.
I mean,
Nice to meet you all.
solved a murder on a train?
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb.
Hot meat kettle.
I wonder which one of them will die first. Him or me?
I'm hoping him.
Hey, knock it off!
Yeah,
They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Now then, Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at Conai Ward.
Alara Nightmare. That is a hell of a last name. Though Cocoa Head is pretty
The
bad.
little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Wait, who's the match boy?
Please tell me that they picked their last names or something, because I have a hard time believing there's people with the last.
The beautiful
Well,
lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
A pleasure to meet you.
commonly having the last names Nightmare and Thunderbolt. Ooh, I like her eyes. The diamonds in them.
And the one inside the fireplace?
What, fireplace?
Yep.
Why there of all places?
Which you can't have a fire in a submarine anyway, but
His name is Vivia Twilight.
Vivia.
Nice to meet you.
That's hell of a thing.
Right. Now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
Wait, they were sitting before we were all here. How dare they?
Sit down right here.
I'm gonna talk to people
Everyone
first.
on the train died besides you? That sucks.
Yes, it
On
does.
the Amaterasu Express, I would have solved it before anything had gone down.
That. Still, most punchable person.
Missed the chance to show off my superstar self.
This short stack is so arrogant. I hate his guts.
Shinigami, you're allowed to kill him.
Aren't you gonna speak with the chief? Staring at me won't get you anything.
Annoyed, it'll get me annoyed.
Aren't you gonna speak with the chief?
Okay, I'll stop. I just want to see what the people have to say.
Yuma, do you like chocolate?
Yes,
Yeah, a bit.
I know I'm not Yuma, but still.
Did you know that chocolate grows on cacao trees? The sight of all those trees with their shining silver fruit must be so splendid.
I think the silver part is just the wrapper.
Huh? Does it not grow on the tree like this?
No, it does not. And I think I worry for your family's future.
Ah, I see. I thought I was peeling back its silvery husk. What a misunderstanding to make for an adventurer such as myself.
Adventurer?
Correct. I am an adventurer and a detective. It is nice to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too.
What is the matter, Yuma? Is there something on my face?
Yeah, your face is on your face. Ha ha ha.
Is there...
Okay. I know that was dumb. I don't know why I said it.
You purposely came over to talk to me? You're so kind, Yuma. Don't worry. They aren't avoiding me or anything.
Okay, good.
I prefer to be alone. A place like this gives me a sense of peace and quiet.
Why is the... Like, obviously that has to be an ornamental fireplace, but why is there a spot between the wall and it linked to the fireplace? Ah, no. Never mind.
I want to die someday.
Everybody does.
I have no idea what to say to him.
I mean, not the wanting to part necessarily, but the actual doing. Okay, so Yuma's in the reflection above the fireplace, but don't see any of the others. Really lousy
Come to me.
reflection.
You should talk to Chief Yako.
Yakko Smirnoff? Oh no, wait. Yako, Wako, and Dot. Oh. Dot.
So you're the survivor from the
Whatever.
Amaterasu Express massacre. You don't look like much.
Hey, same to you.
It's thanks to yours truly. Otherwise, Master would have died right away.
Sadly true.
What is it? I have nothing to say to you. Go talk to the chief.
You're a ray of sunshine.
Yuma, I'm sure you're tired from your long journey. Go ahead and find a spot to sit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This place.
Our room.
Say,
Yes, but I get detective points for checking stuff out. Detective points mean skill points. Skill points means easier time in mystery dungeon.
Now, all remaining
stuff.
agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned. Well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers.
I mean, even then though, can you imagine that many people in this little office? Like, it's already nearing cramped status.
So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
And accomplishing nothing.
You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage.
I'm not gonna say it.
I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective.
Right, but what's realistic for you to
And once I'm
accomplish?
rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
First of all, doubtful you're going to become that. Second of all, hard pass.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous.
That'll make you hated.
All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them.
Like you solving
If
cases.
you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
Don't give them ideas. Goodness sakes.
I see. Got it.
Step 1, become a villain.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
Told ya.
I'm just kidding around.
He's not really kidding around.
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
Oh, they want us to sit around an office, shoot the shit, and not actually accomplish anything. Oh, hey, we're doing that.
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually.
They're being ghosted by the WDO.
But before that, there's something I need to verify first.
You know, something I would like to point out that I thought was that I think is interesting is that we were supposed to meet up with 5 detectives total, including ourselves, and counting ourselves in this room, there are 5 master detectives, so therefore, were they referring to this and expected everybody else to die? Were they playing like 3-dimensional chess with Amaterasu Core? Probably just overthinking it again.
Yuma, it's about you.
Oh no.
Huh? Me?
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... Do you really have amnesia?
What's that? I don't remember.
Huh? Amnesia?
Yes, amnesia.
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Well, you remember waking up in a storage room. Lost and found?
Then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fubuki, you too?
Indeed. I cannot remember what I had for breakfast.
Oh.
I cannot even recall how I got here.
I refuse to believe that she is actually this stupid. Please let this all be an act, because, like, I get the whole Asahina vibe thing, but at the same time, these are supposed to be master detectives, and how did she survive?
I think you're just forgetful.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
I don't remember. Literally in the name amnesia.
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
So you really don't remember anything. I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
Almost like you have some kind of death god working for you.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the death god.
I mean, it's also apparently thanks to that pact you made with the death god that you do have amnesia, so... Just saying.
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
F*** off, Shinigami.
I think I was just lucky. Chief saved me in the end.
Wow, you can work off your debt to me.
Can I start by getting you some sort of rinse for your hair to get rid of fleas, ticks, and lice? Because you're scratching a lot, buddy.
So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
Wearing the outfit.
That's correct.
But you actually knew about us and knew our name ahead of time, so therefore, shouldn't you know we're a detective? Like, got files on us?
Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO. And this outfit is definitely mine because it fits perfectly.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Although I do think it's weird that he didn't actually bring it up until we were surrounded by other people. That seems a little bit suspect. Like, I would have done it while I was on the rooftop or something.
Huh? You know who I am?
Do I have parents?
I didn't just daydream in the park and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here. I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could. Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do. At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu Express.
Yeah. Wow. Obtaining info about a train. Oh no. Wait. Never mind.
Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Desuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte.
Forte of Inoue.
That ability is top secret, so I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma.
Exactly.
Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on the list.
You get Wi-Fi out here? Because they block all cellular connections. And Wi-Fi would have to be, well, I imagine through dial-up or something through the phone lines, if they do allow landline phones, but even then you're on a submarine. Sorry, once again overthinking.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is! I might finally get to learn about my past! So, who am I?
The truth might surprise you, but among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Cocohead exists.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Good to know. Bad, but good to know.
Master detectives were summoned to the Amaterasu Express. That is an undisputable fact.
And let me guess, Silch was one of them.
A
Something.
detective in training was also summoned.
Okay, yep.
Detective in training?
Yes, detective in training. I think we covered that. You've still got training wheels on.
That's you, Yuma.
You needed a Shinigami to help you through it.
Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
I don't know, I think after the Amaterasu Express thing, maybe, earn the stripes just a little bit.
So, I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
You're an amateur detective.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team.
How do you know that?
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
Tell me about it, please.
Ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Yes.
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
There's about to be another unsolvable murder here.
Your lake is made.
Shut up. God, I can't. That one was good.
I don't.
You're like his maid.
I don't have any memories about cooking. Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live or my personal history?
It didn't have any details of the sort.
Useless.
You see, you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
So, you know, the Master Detective Organization, it doesn't do background checks on its trainees. I mean, after all, what would be the point? They're only being introduced to the organization and could be plants or spies or something. And why would you even bother doing research or a background check on somebody who's going to be working with very important people in your organization? That would be pointless.
I see.
I know it's a plot device, but it's more of a plot contrivance at this point.
You know, trainees are
Sorry for
kind of
bitching.
like appetizers at a restaurant, don't you think?
Can't eat just one?
I guess that makes you the appetizer detective!
That didn't make any sense.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a great detective.
I'll settle for mediocre.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Everyone starts off as a trainee. Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go.
Forte go. You know, they accused you of being too young previously, but I'd like to point out that that Thunderbolt guy is is as young looking as us.
Though some are born rather gifted.
Quit trying to toot your own horn.
Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities.
Maybe.
No matter how smart they are or how dexterous their fingers, no surgeon dives straight
Oh,
into surgery.
surgeon. It's like talking about detectives with dexterous fingers makes me think that they're pickpocketing for information.
The same goes for master detectives. If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
What if instead you cheat by getting a death god? And theoretically traded all your memories for it? Would that thereby be a thing?
So, everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents. No exceptions.
How long has Yuma been a trainee?
During that time, the agent's paranormal disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation. And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master detectives.
I have a question about that. Are only master detectives the ones with fortes, or can anybody get a forte? They said that ex-master detectives keep their fortes, so that might be something to, be nice to have around. But can, like, Billy Bob off the street, or some other name, random Joe, John Doe, or whoever, just develop a forte if they practice or think about it? Or is this something that only master detectives can do? And if so, how do they determine that? Is it something about the organization? Like, do they feed you some kind of magic pill that gives you the power that can be made into a forte, or what? I know I'm overthinking it again, but I'm legitimately curious what the in-universe explanation of it is for stuff like that.
Like me.
Oh, I hate him so much. Like, just instinctually, I just don't know what it is.
Once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
By the way, not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives.
Some are amateur. Or, no, I already made that joke.
There are regular
Journeyman detectives.
like myself, who don't have fortes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, really?
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it still holds the same weight.
I actually respect that. I respect that.
Forte mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no matter how much effort they put in.
That is the face of a man who has spent way too much time trying to develop a forte and being disappointed by it. Just that blank 1,000-yard stare.
But that doesn't mean they can't be a detective. Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their training.
Okay.
So, is that my case as well? I don't think I have any special abilities.
Literally have a death god floating right next to you.
There is no record about your forte. You could be like me and have no special powers.
He's probably going to go around thinking that for most of the game.
I knew it.
Who cares about that? You've got me, Master.
Look, there's no need to be so down about having no forte of your own. That has nothing to do with whether you're a good detective or not. Even a kid or a delinquent can be a master detective if they're good at one thing.
Okay, but Did they have to be detectives? That's what I'm wanting to know, because... Yeah. And yeah, we already know a delinquent can. We saw
But
Aphex.
detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before they're certified. So,
Respect.
in fact, you could say those without special abilities make better detectives.
Yeah, tooting your own horn.
Oh, you're just tooting your own horn, old man.
I really wish you hadn't said that, because now I hate the fact that I said the exact same thing as you. Thanks. Lowering my own self-esteem.
But being both a capable detective and a master detective would be even better.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Just let the guy have it. I mean, for goodness sakes, he's earned it. He's been a detective in this city for a while. Let the man have his thing. And after all, who cares? Like, if he gets the job done, who cares about Fortes? And what is that in the background, like, flipping back and forth? I don't know. Looks weird. Okay, anyway.
Such as myself.
Yeah, now you're tooting your own horn. Enough with the horn toots.
You're tooting your own horn, too.
Damn it! Listen. I am going to find a different phrase now. Because, oh my goodness, I don't want him to say the same thing I do.
Anyway, whether you have an ability or not, the fact remains that you've been striving to be a detective.
Besides, personality-wise, I think I'm a bit more like the coolest one, who's rather stupid. Okay.
So, I wanted to be a detective.
I thought that would have been obvious, or else you would not be here.
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive.
A directive? Do you mean like meeting everybody at the train station thing and
Must be
coming here?
quite capable. I mean, master detectives were killed, but you managed to survive.
Yes, because they picked you as the fall guy. Like, they picked Yuma to be the fall guy.
I'm not sure if that's right.
Yuma was the most suspicious.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma.
Thank you. Like your tattoo.
Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone yesterday's weather.
It was here, it was raining.
It was raining. It's always raining.
See? I was right.
Oh, right. Is she this dumb on purpose? I think she's putting on an act.
I agree, actually.
Maybe she's a giant skank. It's boom kill time if you fall for her.
No! No shaming.
I didn't do anything.
Doesn't matter who she has relations with, when or why or how many, okay?
By the way, my agency treats both trainees and detectives as the same thing.
Yeah, you're so understaffed you can't afford to do otherwise.
To all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna steal your thunder. Got it?
Yeah, got it, Thunderbolt?
Go ahead and try.
Wait. Find some way to hurt him somehow. Like, maybe just lead him into an army of peacekeepers. Like, just Say, hey, saw something over that way you might like. It was a mystery you could solve.
Rookie, I'm gonna take all the medals.
Gold, bronze, titanium, copper. Are you also taking the heavy metals? Ooh, how about the radioactive metals?
I have no desire to compete.
Okay.
You senior detectives sure are a handful. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
No, not really.
Kinda saw that coming.
A call?
That's the direct line to the World Detective Organization. So, they're finally contacting us. All communication in Kanai Ward is shut out from the outside world, so that phone is rather special.
Oh, so yeah, you can't even get a connection to the outside world, so how did they do your background research?
And, obviously, it's kept secret from the Amaterasu folk.
Obviously.
If they're contacting us, maybe they'll finally give us our orders.
Go ahead, rookie.
Huh? You want me to answer?
Master!
I'm not even gonna bother talking to everybody else. I'm just gonna answer, because...
Hello, Nocturnal Detective Agency. Please state your business.
literally can only be the WTO. Don't...
Good work, all of you. I assume everyone is present? So few of you survived. Far less than I anticipated, but considering who survived, this should suffice.
Yeah, he has a stripe down the center of his face. Weird. The, blue-gray skin. That also is weird, but...
What the hell? Who's this grandpa? He acts like he's hot shit.
Okay, if you made Master Detective and you cannot figure out that this is somebody very high up in the WDO, like, let's say the head of it or something, you do not deserve to be a Master Detective.
What beats me? I've never seen him before. My contact is usually someone totally different.
Perhaps he dialed the wrong number?
No, that's impossible. This is a direct line to the WDO.
Widow.
Who are you? Would you mind telling us your name?
Wait, why bother having the phone if you can just talk and speaker here? Just seems a bit odd.
A name. Unfortunately, I discarded my name long ago.
Oh, it's Prince.
Now, I simply go by Number 1. I'm sure you've heard of me.
The detective formerly known as Number 1? Called it though, by the way.
Number 1?
Oh my god.
Joking? Seriously? My sincerest apologies for my rude behavior.
Yep.
I didn't expect Number 1 himself to appear. This must be very serious business then.
I mean, I would think of no other reason why they would send a bunch of master detectives to Kanai Ward other than serious business. Like, legitimately.
Is he a big deal or something?
Number 1 is the top master detective, leader of the World Detective Organization.
Told ya.
The top detective of the WDO?
He rarely ever shows himself. Thus, no one knows his true identity.
I mean, now we know what he looks like, at least.
He is only known among detectives as Number 1.
Numero uno.
He's the top of the World Detective Organization?
Or Ichiban.
It's just some old man.
Yes, thank you, Shinigami. Thank you.
I am here to give those of you who arrived your instructions. There is a dangerous secret lurking here.
More dangerous than Amaterasu hiring hitmen to kill us?
Which we refer to as Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that makes me feel better. Yeah, sure.
Ward's ultimate secret?
It's a recipe passed down for generations.
However, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret isn't a problem affecting only this city.
It affects all cities.
There is a chance it relates to the ongoing great global mystery.
The GGM? I swear somebody mentioned it once while we were on the train at some point, or somewhere in there, but I don't think we got any details.
Hence why I chose to
Or maybe
your
I'm just
orders
making it up.
directly. Move swiftly to investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Doing so will assist us in solving the great global mystery. That is all.
Huh? That's it? How about some clues?
Why do you think you're there? If you're a detective, search for clues yourself.
Ooh, somebody got chewed out by teacher.
Providing any information beforehand will merely result in misconceptions.
Yeah, and we haven't had enough of those yet.
Understood.
I just realized that the Nightmare Girl's chair looks like a bull charging. Like it's got the head of a bull on the back. Yeah. Sorry, just little weird thing to notice here. See? Stabbing into me. Ah! Ah! Okay, moving on.
Do you recall the World Detective Organization's creed?
Solve every case or else. And only allow people who are in our organization to develop fortes. If anyone else develops a forte, murder them. Oh wait, no. Ah!
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
That's right, eliminate all mysteries with extreme prejudice.
Detective must always prioritize solving a case.
Then give us one.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I love the glasses dropping down on him, like that meme.
I heard that every single day during training. But it's not something you can easily put into practice.
WDO are secretly Jedis.
Is that true, Master?
I don't remember at all.
Anger leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to Amaterasu Corp.
Mysteries are the greatest threat to humanity.
Personally, I think humans are the greatest threat to humanity right now, but maybe in your world it's different.
The WDO will not allow mysteries to go unsolved. They shall be eradicated with sagacious wit and indomitable will.
And bloviated vocabulary.
We must guide the lost souls of victims to paradise in the name of truth. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
With extreme prejudice. Love the pose at the end. He thinks he looks cool, but just no. Although I swear if he's actually like a human suit that's being piloted by Monokuma or a Shinigami death god thing or whatever, I swear to you, I'm going to just, like, plant my head on my keyboard, just...
Hey, did you hear that? We got a direct order from number 1!
Now I gotta go number 2.
We play our cards right, we're guaranteed to get promoted! I'm hyped!
How can you be promoted above Master Detective? Maybe it's like you get your own agency or something.
It isn't so simple. Just look at how much we sacrificed to get you here.
Oh please, you think he has any empathy?
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret must have something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
What is with that hand movement? Like he's giving somebody a weird massage.
Which means we have to snoop on them. They're gonna wipe us out!
We have to snoop on them. Sorry, I like the goofy voices sometimes.
So it's a full-on war then. The WDO is serious.
Yes.
War is awful. I myself am a pacifist.
Okay.
Well, it's something we have to do from here on.
There you go again with your jokes.
Oh boy.
Fubuki, were you listening?
Probably not.
Huh? I was. However, I was also lost in my own thoughts.
You got amnesia again.
You weren't listening then.
So, Chief, any ideas about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
This place has so many secrets that I have no idea where to start.
I swear I know Yakuo's voice actor. Yako's voice actor. Wow. Not like personally or anything, but I've heard him before.
But one thing that comes to mind is this unending rain, I think.
He said that it has something to do with the great global mystery, too.
I think this unending rain is mysterious because, you know, rain typically ends. But I could be wrong. Might not be.
I have no clue what that is.
Well, for now, let's sneak into Amaterasu Corp and start gathering up info.
Let's not.
Don't you dare do anything dangerous like that. It's not like they're leaving secrets in easy-to-reach spots.
Then what are we supposed to do?
You really want to know? The right thing to do is absolutely nothing.
I mean, we were given orders to do something.
Jeez. How did it end up like this?
Oh, come on. You need to snap out of it, Chief.
I'm not gonna lie though, I have found myself liking Yako's character a bit more.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Who would have guessed number 1 would show up? Ah! All I wanted was to sink quietly into the river.
I mean, you're in a submarine, best place to do it.
Are things really
Ooh, I
that
like the
bad?
parrot or the bird picture in the background.
Yeah, lives are at stake here. Danger is a daily occurrence in all of Kanai Ward.
Yeah?
I'm used to wagering my life like poker chips. It feels like my path.
Okay.
Maybe for you, but I'm not that way. Who said I wanted that? I got it. Let's pretend like we didn't hear a thing.
Can't do that when it was the boss who gave us orders.
No, I know that's impossible. Given the sacrifices that were already made, the WDO can't back down now. I guess we have no choice.
Chief Yako.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I was just expecting this game to be like the Phoenix Wright games where it's basically just case after case after case with the occasional loose thread of rival detective or something, or rival prosecutor sort of deal, to sort of be the linking through line in all of them. However, this seems like it's going to have a lot more connection between the cases.
Everything
Kinda
that
like
goes
that,
down in this
too.
city is handled by the peacekeepers of Amaterasu Corporation. They simply fabricate or cover things up in whatever way's most convenient for them. In other words, the truth they're hiding may be connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Towards us.
Some of these cover-ups may be clues for unsolved mysteries then.
But there are tons of cases where they covered up the truth.
Tons. Have you seen this company? They killed a bunch of master detectives several times, all heading here. Do you remember hearing about that? Because it happened to you. Sorry, that was just me getting overzealous playing up the thing.
Then what we need to do is clear.
Clear these cases?
Huh? Don't stare at me, dumbfounded rookie. We've got to crush each unsolved mystery one by one.
Yeah, but can we do it without you?
What, all of them?
Yes.
I suppose that's one way to solve whatever's going on.
Oh, fine. All right, listen up. Truth be told, I wish this day had never come. But part of me knew that it was inevitable.
Part of me knew that one day you would grow up and meet someone and have to move out. But it is inevitable. No, it's okay. Oh wait, no, wrong speech.
Our goal now is to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. We'll be up against Amaterasu Corporation. So please, be extremely careful. We don't know what these guys will do to interfere with us.
Okay.
That said, you all survived the deadly trip to get here, so I'm sure you're up to the challenge.
I'm not.
We've been trapped in this rain for a long time now. But it's time to put an end to that.
Downtown.
Help me save this city.
You heard him, Master. I love it. Things are getting interesting.
Yuma looks so freaked. Kinda love it.
Mr. Ball!
In the unending rain, through the winding neon cityscape, draped in my raincoat, I roam in search of my missing memories.
Poetic.
What secrets lurk in this labyrinth of drainage pipes? We have yet to find the answer. The story of detectives facing the darkness that enshrouds the truth is about to begin.
Hey. Do 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 do. Huh. This is cool. Boy Dow, I'm so sorry you had to voice him. He looks so punchable. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I don't think I did, but just in case I did. The robots. Please tell me they play a bigger role. This is Lisa Frank's Dali collection. Well, I like the fact that it keeps the rain effect even after that. That is actually really cool. Save. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this episode here. I hope everyone enjoyed. I did. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens. And if you did enjoy it, then I hope you'll go ahead and leave a like on it. And if you wouldn't mind hitting subscribe, because, you know, hit the subscribe button. Awesomest people. And you want to be awesome, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Number 1 would order you to hit it. To eliminate the mystery of what happens if you hit it, and if you ring the bell, you'll eliminate the mystery of when I release a new video. What am I releasing? Out my neck. And if you also wouldn't mind leaving a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know just how this entire thing is going. Do you prefer these longer episodes to the shorter ones? Do you prefer it the other way around? How do you see it working out? Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me on this episode, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay awesome. Bye now.